And we'll tell you why the U.S. government is willing to put the lives of air travelers at risk to save $1 and fire anyone who complains about it. Stay with us. A fired air marshal is suing, trying to win his job back. He was fired after telling a reporter in 2003 about what he saw as a risky budget cut by the Federal Air Marshal Service. The federal government says the leak undermined security, but the former air marshal says his goal was to improve safety. Gene Meserve reports.
Federal air marshals are law enforcement officers sworn to protect lives. But Robert MacLean believes upholding that oath cost him his job. In July of 2003, the nation was on edge because of intelligence that Al-Qaeda might attack airliners using weapons disguised as cameras and cell phones. At almost the very same time, the Department of Homeland Security was telling air marshals they would stop flying on nonstop long-distance flights to save money.
I thought the plan was crazy, and suddenly it was all of these planes that were targets were not going to have any protection.
MacLean says he was unsuccessful raising his concerns within his agency, so he leaked this story. There was an immediate uproar.
Cuts in air marshals should not happen now.
The policy was reversed. The leak was traced to MacLean, and he was fired for unauthorized disclosure of sensitive security information, which could reveal vulnerabilities and endanger the public.
If terrorists know that there is absolutely no air marshal coverage on long-distance flights, then obviously they're more likely to take those long-distance flights.
Because MacLean is suing to get his job back, the federal air marshals declined to comment for this story. MacLean's supporters argue the firing was an act of retaliation by an embarrassed agency.
This guy hit an artery. He revealed a policy which was incredibly stupid and put passengers at risk.
But did MacLean break the law? The government says the order about cutbacks was sensitive security information, or SSI, but MacLean says it wasn't marked as such when he received it via text message on an unencrypted cell phone. MacLean's lawsuit may clarify currently fuzzy rules covering the release of SSI and whether people in national security positions have whistleblower protection. MacLean says if he loses, the effect will be chilling.
Nobody's going to come forward. Everybody's going to turn a blind eye and ignore the oath that they took.
Gene Meserve, CNN, Washington.
MacLean is currently unemployed, looking for a job in local law enforcement or the private sector in California.